Hey guys, welcome back to Elden Ring Guide, Souls Noob School, Season 2. Alright, so time for a little bit of boss hunting. Now I'm gonna show you something. You might find it useful. However, I've never used them once. I found out about it after I killed every boss in the game and a different character. So these guys will actually lead you to dungeons. Just follow the trail they provide. And it points you in the way you're supposed to go. It's cool, but I've never used it. Also, make sure to collect a bunch of mushrooms and the tarnished sunflowers. Yeah, tarnished golden sunflowers. We're gonna need those. Stormfoot Catacombs. Time to add to your spirit summon collection. And introduce you to one of the worst enemies in the game. Imps. High bleed. Fast and agile. Annoying. Root resin, you do want to collect some of that. I'll tell you why once we actually get a recipe that I can use. Actually. Yes, so you need root resin in order to craft greases. This one needs blood roses to make bleed grease to increase the blood loss ability of your weapon. And then grave gloveworts upgrade your spirit ashes. Just go in, lure them out. Because these guys suck! You'll be able to buy infinite of these eventually, so don't worry. Watch out for the fire. Run on in. And if you just want to get this dungeon over with, I actually don't remember which way you go. But I'm going to show you the entirety of this dungeon. At least. So grab the prattling hello, jump up, knock it up, and here we are. You should burn. And there you go. Easy. Pop a heal. Okay, just hit a double check. We shall wait again. It is worth exploring every inch of these places if you can. Just because of the amount of good loot in here. And let them burn. It only burns in one direction. Okay, fine. Alright, so this is Ghost Glovewort, which is used for special spirit ashes. You have smithing stones and then somber smithing stones, grave glovewort, and then ghost glovewort, respectively. So when you're in a dungeon like this, you cannot warp out until you beat the area boss or dungeon boss. Then you can freely warp. So as you see, there's a cross. That means I can't warp while I'm in it. Beat the boss and you're free to warp. Okay, if you see glowing eyes like that, 5 times as many runes from the murder of that enemy. And there's the Wandering Noble Spirit Ashes. Fun fact, they're one of the worst Spirit Ashes in the game, because they are not at all aggressive, but they're funny, just to summon your own little squad of 5 people to just stand around and cheer you on. Get yourself the final Glovewort in the area, open that, and then you can't attack it or anything until you hit the triangle button if you're on PlayStation. I don't know what it is if you're on Xbox. I'm not an Xbox player. Pretty sure that's the X button for y'all. And there's the boss room, but if you want to go rest, go ahead. That's what I'm going to do quickly. Those guys just give a little bit slower. Rest up. And I believe this is just a watchdog of a Erdtree burial watchdog. They're not too difficult, but they do hit kind of hard and have a weird attack pattern. Also, if you want to do co-op, you need to press the button on all of those, and what you do is you then use this, and for each pool you've touched, it'll put your summon sign there, so then you can help people everywhere without needing to be in a specific area. So drink your physic tier, enter the room, and here we are. Yeah. Pretty basic attack, but... Yep. See, no, I took, like, no damage. Thanks to my tier. And teleported through the attack and made my own. Expert. And here's the final part of the nobles. You now have the mage. Well, now you can, as you can see, you can warp. If you see these on the map, they're ever jails. But that one, we don't talk about that one. Okay. It's not worth it. So go back to Kale, because we're going to knock out another little small dungeon. But first things first, you're going to need 900 runes. I'm going to go ahead and purchase all 3 of these pots. So there's no fire bombs in this game. Instead, there's pots, which you can use to craft fire pots, holy pots, feuded pots, which are just poison bombs, holy bombs, right, and then fire bombs. We're gonna need the holy pots specifically, and then these ones are the ones that are behind you. But craft 3 holy pots or don't, it's your choice. But the best part about the pot system, if you use a pot, you will have the pot back. The pot respawns. You just lose what's inside of it. So as long as you have them, you can craft, and the resources, you can craft it. However, because you can't craft in battle, there's no mid-battle, oh shoot, I need to restock. Instead, what we need those for is just some easy holy damage. Because holy damage is going to be used for one of the next bosses we fight. So if you want to rest, go ahead. I didn't mean to hit the button. And here's another summon pool. Activate it if you wish. And here we go. So, a lot of wolves. I find it's best to sneak up on this one, chop him up, and if you really want to go to the boss, he's just down there. Walk this way a bit. He'll come after you. Chop him down. He'll jump down. He'll jump down. And now those guys won't aggro until you actually go to them. And this is the mama wolf. She's white, and so she takes 2 hits. One more wolfie. Another cracked pot, which is very useful actually. Now we got 4 holy bombs. Chop up, and then you have golden rune, and then silver fireflies. If you need item discovery, you're gonna come here to get these silver fireflies, because you'll be able to use them to craft the silver pickled fowlfoot for increase to your item drop rate. Alright, this boss isn't too difficult. Drink up. And no, I'm actually gonna summon the wolves on the Beastman of Farum Missoula. This was the first boss I beat in Elden Ring. Because I was just like, whoa, what is this? And yeah, there it is. Dead. Flame Derrick Talisman for extra fire defense. Alright. Next up, for those of you using regular weapons, go to Aguil Lake North. Take out the enemy with the holy bombs in just a second. Now, if you're using basic weapons and not using the somber weapon, like I am, you're gonna go over this way. Gonna look before you leap, because it is possible to die from the fall. It's not worth it. Just bum rush into the cave. You don't need to take the elevators down, you can just roll off the edges. Like, and then there's some loots in there. If you do. Like, see Golden Rune 4. Then you just roll all the way down. It's safer to do the elevator, but that isn't much more unsafe, you know? Another summoning pool. And, okay, these are miners. They're weak to piercing damage. However, they won't attack you unless you attack them. But they can drop some regular smithing stone 1s. In order to get to level 3 on your weapon, you need to get 12 smithing stone 1s. Now, with him gone, I can deal with him. However, I'm not using regular weapons. Somber all the way. Did bro de-aggro? Teach you to de-aggro on me. Yep, easy day. So, I did not mean to drink that. I did not mean to drink that. I meant to go to inventory. 8 out of 12. But you know what, actually, it'll be fine. I don't need the physics here for the boss. And see, it's just another drop. But back here, Ratsville. Yeah, no, they're not fun. And that would have been 9 if you didn't get any drops, but 10 for me, because I'm built different. Those bloodstains are from people who don't know how to do parkour. And I realized I actually did need that elevator. Oh well. It's just gonna be a little bit overweight, because the boss is actually kind of hidden in this area. That's why I hate dogs. But yeah, these guys drop frequently. And I did not even mean to use the ash. But if you jump back on here, there you go. I got 2 drops, so you'd be at 11 if you didn't get any drops. However, because I was an idiot and forgot to send the elevator down, I gotta bring it down with me. Fun. Oh, I had the charge on? Oh, no, then I can't use my weapon. Never mind. Gotta be able to use my weapon here. Now, this way, there's a secret little area. That state, America's there for a reason now. Got more miners. And if you have fire bombs or fire damage of any kind, if you hit the guys with the backpacks on them, they'll actually explode. Because that's explosive rocks in their bag. So, attack them with caution. Oh, you attacking me? Oh, the pickaxe. This is a hammer that can actually be power stanched with great axes. Send that down because I can. So you're gonna grab the other somber one. There's one in here. There's a stone in there. Alright, this boss, not at all difficult. Another easy somber one. Open the gates. And this guy will go down like he'll just get shredded. It's one of these trolls. Roll before you summon your dogs in the door. They will literally just trap you in there because they don't know how to be aggressive. See? That's a stance break right there. Run up to his eyeball, slam him in the head, and kill him. Didn't even need the dogs. He's just that weak. Now, if you decided, hey, I like the dragon stuff, and I want to use the dragon spells, 15% more damage to your dragon spells. So, yeah. Alright, we just took out 1, 2, and 3. Because I'm tracking these so I don't forget them. Now, gonna roll on past these guys. Past the firing squad. Time to get a little bit stronger. Haven't been up here for a reason. Got a golden seed for 1. So that's always useful. Stone sword key for 2. A very lovely grace. And an NPC. She's actually hinting towards the main boss of the area. Yeah, and the jellyfish Ash. So her name's Aurelia, and she's actually used for a little puzzle later on in an endgame area. However, we like Aurelia because she can poison people. Oh yes, Aurelia is very nice. Now this is the part where you're going to want to turn it to nighttime. And make sure you have those holy bombs equipped. They do use FP. They use about 5 FP, so you're going to end up using about 20. We've got 82, so you'll still have enough. If you see a skull, make sure to run over it, grab yourself the rune. Okay. This boss, it always takes me a minute to find. I don't like it because of that. There's the tree. But don't worry, if you're going to see a health bar just appear randomly on you. Don't panic. It's supposed to happen. If I'm in... No, it's up here. Okay. So you see these graveyards, just go ahead and loot them. Because they hold nothing but golden runes. Sometimes they hold, like, crafting recipes. But let's say you're doing a randomizer run. Watch out. Suicide bomber. These just hold up all sorts of awesome loot in randomizers. I got like the final boss's weapon from it once. But you can't do randomizers on console. I was playing on the computer. Borrowing it from my brother. Easy 9 runes apiece from those guys. And alright, up we go now. If I am in the right place. How can I not find it right now? Am I this dumb? No. Not the octopus. I know where I am supposed to be. It's supposed to be in this area. There's 3 more somber smithing ones, not somber ones. Not too low for this? No, it should be right about here, I think. Man, I'm just going crazy. I don't even like these bosses. These bosses suck. Like, honest to God, they suck. Especially the later game ones, because this is a repeat boss, which is always fun. Oh well, we'll just stop by here, because there is another boss right over here, and this guy's just useful to have. He's a merchant. Sells you Ashes of War, and also has a really close root resin, so you can farm that for your grease. It doesn't matter what you say. And now you can learn all these skills. I'm actually gonna pick up parry. So, yeah. Then no skill if you don't want like your shield to have a parry or anything on it. Rest. There's a boss here. Gonna swap this to parry. Keep it standard. So if you've done it right, you rest, you stand up, you rest, you pass time again and rest, and then do that rest. If it was done right, he will now be gone. Okay. Thought buying something would work, but no. Talk to him. And now we can rest. He'll be gone, right? This is not the Holy Pot one. You see he's gone. Charge up an attack. And I missed the crit. These guys are annoying. He's kind of a repeat boss, but not really. Really cool weapon too. And it's a weapon that's required for the achievement. Watch out, that's a grab. And no. The grab hitbox is stupid, honestly. Like, it just has too much range. There we go. Now what that allows us to do is the item he gives is called a bell bearing, bone peddler's bell bearing. So now when you return to the round table hold and you talk to the shopkeeper, you can give that bell bearing to them and you have new stuff in the shop. With that boss out of the way, we're just gonna roll on over to the actual boss I wanted to fight, if I'm in the right zone this time. Which I think this is it now. Another boss is gonna just jump you now. Make sure you have your pots. Yep, there we go, Deathbird. This is why you have your pots. And for the head, if possible, but... It's got a weird body composition, but... There you go. Only took us fighting a completely separate boss. Watch out for the goats, too. They're mean. For no reason, the goats are mean. Alright. Oh, come on! Anyways, what this one does is... Can I show the people what we got? On God. Okay. Are we good? Nah. I don't trust you. I repeat, are we good? Extra defense when your HP is low. 20%. Okay. Next boss on the list. So, go this way. Got a really nasty encampment. One of the knights are here along with some stronger dogs. There's a shield in that chest if you want it. But that's not why we're here. We're here to go into yet another catacombs. This one has a little katana. It's got the samurai starting katana. It's a lovely weapon. And now you can dual wield katanas. Cosplay as Zoro. Totally won't be doing that. Man, some in my throat, you know. Pop another summon pool, and here we go. So if you have holy pots, these guys won't respawn. Like kill them though. You don't need any of the holy pots anymore though. At least for now. You're gonna need them for a later boss, but you can unequip them. Go through, make sure each skeleton stays dead. You don't want to get jumped. Oh, I thought I killed you. Just make sure they all die. Very painful deaths. See, you walk in here and you get ambushed. Isn't that fun? And fun little fact, this boss starts at 1 HP. Well, not 1 HP, half HP, my bad. I misspoke. There's your Uchi, so now you can dual wield. Oh, come on. That skeleton's gonna respond. Go all the way across, because there's gonna be another archer. Who's not gonna want to spawn? Sounds fun. Levers down there. The moment I jump off. The moment I jump off. And there's skeleton arena. I don't feel like fighting them, honestly. There's too many. Skeleton archer. We're just gonna run straight into the boss arena, honestly. We're built different. He rolled into me. He used my trick against me. Here we go. And the boss, like I said, starts at half HP. Black Knife Assassin. The weakest Black Knife Assassin you will fight due to very limited moveset. Actually, you fight these guys later on and they have an expanded moveset. That's much cooler to fight. But Assassin's Crimson Dagger, not a weapon. Yet again, another talisman that sounds like it should be a weapon. When you get a crit, you get 30 HP back plus 5% of your maximum HP back. That death root is the main reason you come here. There's a quest with Garonk all the way up here. You give him death root, you get extra loot. You get some spells that require very little faith and scale with strength. So if you're a strength build, summon to grab. Alright, gonna warp to the front. Yeah, we're gonna warp to Death Touch Catacombs. Because I don't feel like walking. But holy. Just shredding bosses. So if you want to use your holy pots again, the boss we're about to fight is also weak to holy pots. So, craft them if you want. I'm out of mushrooms. It is a shame. Well, let's go save the best boy in the game. Real quick. There he is. He's stuck in the hole. Yes, it's the pop man. Let's go save him. He's also British. Alexander the Iron Fist. Help him out. Anyways, he's a trained warrior, so give him 2 smacks. Get the triumphant delight emote. Save him from the hole. This is actually optional part of his quest. He's gonna go... He will actually help you out with a couple fights later on. And with him saved, we can move on. Gonna grab this grace for later because there's a boss under here. Oh, as you can see, Spirit Spring. We're not going after it right now. Pumpkin heads. Run on over. There's a merchant. This allows you to craft poison arrows and such. Another pot, always useful. Smithing stones, and he sells the bandit mask. Keep on moving. Poison is very weak in this game compared to the others, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I did craft the pots. Alright, there's the boss. It's the guy in the boat. Leveling on up. I want to get my mind to 15. I think 20 is what I need later, but I don't know. 15 is fine. So this boss teleports away from you the moment it sees you. So just do a quick jump. No, don't focus on your pots yet. Summons skellies. And you can mostly ignore the skellies. If you want to summon the dogs, go ahead. But these skeletons, they do actually give you runes if you are farming. So if you want to just farm them, then don't kill the boss. Usually wipes out the skeletons for you. Dead. And now they don't respawn. And for that, you get another really good summon. Another death root. So what these guys do is they act like skeletons. They're just 2 spearmen that won't die. They respawn as long as they don't get hit again. Now, for the build I'm going for, this item down here is going to be useful. It is called the Turtle Talisman. Functions exactly like the Turtle Shield, but it's a talisman. There's also harmless turtles in here, so if you want to kill them, go ahead. I'm not going to waste my time. We're gonna pop on out. And gonna close some things out for you. Show you where the things are in the world. Just a little bit. There we go. So if you look down there, that's the Third Church America. Where we got our physics here from. So if you wanted to know, you can just go this way instead of taking the alternate path I showed you. However, I'm gonna grab you something to make a later game boss fight easier. Because no one likes fighting them. Yes, I said them. It's a duo fight. And that's why no one likes fighting them. Alright. I really hate this part, because I'm never sure on how to get down here properly without dying. Now, I'd like to not die. And I think I found out where you're supposed to do this. That is an enemy. They don't really do anything. They're like the mosquitoes, but bigger. Alrighty. So that guy that's just sitting, chilling, that is what we want. We want him. The spare runes are nice, but later on they're not going to be really useful to you. Fever's cookbook. There we go. Easy. It's Fever's cookbook that we wanted, because that allows you to craft sleeping pots. I don't actually know if you can get up there in reverse, so I'm not going to try. I'm just going to go down. And we'll climb back up. There's a bear down here, so be careful. I actually don't know what's down there. I just know it's not worth it. It's not worth dying over. Now, if you don't like crafting the holy pots, kill this scarab specifically. If you can catch the nasty bugger. Sacred Blade allows you to make your weapon holy, so it does extra damage by default. In addition, it will also shoot a laser beam of holy damage, which has its own separate hitbox. Combined with the sword hitbox, you can hit the enemy twice with pure holy and then with mixed holy. It is very effective at close range, despite it being a ranged attack. Grab yourself some runes, because we're at the graveyard. And then, let's see, what other boss do we have on the list? Got boss here, here, then here. We also have a boss here. We'll go here. We'll get the boss right there. Go to number 5 that I marked. Alrighty. This boss is for you mages. For you mages, we shall kill this boss together. Then I actually don't know how many bosses we have left in Limgrave. But once Limgrave's taken out, hopefully by then you guys have gotten a feel for the types of bosses you will be fighting. There's a great axe in that chest if you want it. Go and get it. Where is it? Am I too close in? No, I'm too far out. There we go. Boss down here if I can get off my horse. Those are lasers, just go outside of them. Enter the boss and we'll debut the skeletons. It's a pumpkin head! So if you want practice against them, here you go. Do not hit, if you attack them directly on, you're going to do less damage. Always attack their backs. See? Look at that. Dead. There's a grace in here, because here is your sorcery girl. She'll teach you all you need to know about magic. She actually doesn't care if you have enough intelligence or not, unlike the other games. You just say you want to learn it, and she's like, I got you, fam. Yep, I still want to learn. Study. So this is just a flat damage buff. This does no scaling, but it does increased poise damage. So for 12 intelligence, get yourself a pretty good deal. And that's a minigun of small damage, homing projectiles, starting, and extra shield stuff. That's it. That's what she can do for you. And where? Okay, I got rid of it. Then we have a boss here, 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 And actually in the starting area there's a boss. There. Trying to think if I got everything. Boss-wise. Yeah, I think I've clicked them all. Alright. Alright, suppose we'll take out one more boss. Just one more boss. And that'll close the video out. And you guys can do these bosses in any order, because all the bosses we're taking out are optional bosses. So if you struggle... Actually, no, we'll go... I forgot this one over here. Let's take the next cavalry out. Just real quick. If you want to do the quest line, just cut down that tree. That small tree. The Knight's Cavalry will just knock him out real quick. I'm gonna forget him otherwise. What's up, bro? He completely ignored me. Oh no, my armor. Good thing I have regeneration. The annoying thing about these guys is the fact that they just don't stop moving. There we go. Good night. Or not. And you don't get to resummon your horse. You just can die. Oh, that's dirty. Break the shields for a crit. And another boss down. That's all the nighttime bosses in the area. And yeah, no, we'll just drop on down to the next one. I think I just got myself killed. I did not. Impressive. Grab the fire grease. None needed, but it's always nice just to have in a back pocket. Alright, time for an invasion. As soon as you get past this rock, you're gonna get invaded if you haven't been here before. Try to enter the cave, it's gonna get walled off. You're invaded by Bloody Finger Nigerius. Uses a lot of bleed, and if you're struggling with this fight in particular, an NPC will come after he hits you once. However, we're built different. He heals though. Every time a new player comes in, he will heal. Oh, it's just one hit. Alright, now we got a cool samurai dude, wherever he is. Yura! Yura! And that's the power of blood loss. Yura has bleed, we have bleed, Nedris has bleed. There's a lot of bleeding. See, there we go. He's down. Thanks, Yura. You're the best, bro. You have the Reduvia, which is a dagger that he was using. Has that ranged blood attack. We can actually thank Yura, and he'll give us his katana eventually. Or you can just kill him for the katana if you want it early. It's the longest katana in the game. And one of the strongest weapons in the game as well. Can I level up? No, I cannot. Unfortunate. Just because, why not? There we go. So, if you actually look, there's chains and bells. I don't care. Oh, he poisoned us. Almost, at least. Bolts. I believe there's a chest in here. I don't remember what it has. I think it's useless, honestly, though. Oh, mushrooms. Hooray! Explosive barrel, do not hit. Wait, we have runes that we lost? Huh. According to the map, I've lost runes somewhere. Okay. So when you traverse the mist, the boss won't actually show up. Not until you loot the chest. There's a little trick that allows you to open the chest instantly if you stand right on the edge. Y'all recognize that? Recognize that name? Recognize that face? It's Patches, boys! You get your revenge now! Once he gets to half HP, he'll actually stop attacking you. And then you can just, that's how you start his quest line. However, we're killing every boss. Well, I don't care about the quest. If you spare him, you don't get any rewards anyway. You cannot buy his stuff that he sells you. You get some pretty good armor, and that spear is level 7. So that spear's gonna hit like a truck. His armor's actually not any better than what the samurai's got. But you now have his spear. And we already have... That is not his shield. The shield he uses is in a faraway location for whatever reason. But now you can buy the recipe to make your own golden pickled foul feet. And like I told you, you get some golden fireflies over here. You then need a row of fruit, which you can just find everywhere. And so I'm going to show you how to quickly get your feet. And then I'm going to end the video. Because I'm kind of pushing it with time. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. So, birds are the best way to get your pickles. Are the best way to farm for your feet. There's some row of fruit on the way. Just gotta kill them and kind of hope. I recommend you use a bow and arrow to do it. With specifically a short bow with the barrage skill. And I believe this man over here sells you a short bow with the barrage skill. The reason why you want the barrage skill is so you can just rapid fire your arrows. Yep, go 1, and then I already have 10. So, just pop it on. Equip your arrows. And I actually want my sword back. I didn't mean to unequip it. Wait, does this one not have the barrage skill? Oh, it does. Okay. So what you're gonna do... Just grabbing that because it annoys me when it shines. So now, see how there's 2 birds right there. Get off. Hold down the barrage. There you go. That's it. That way they don't get a chance to fly away. Farm it. And then that scarab is an actual war scarab. Gives you the stamp skill sweeping form. Last arrow. As you see, they drop pretty commonly. Turn to the round table, hold. And let's turn in some bell bearings, because we got a few of them now. Kale can sell you arrows. The merchant down there will sell you arrows. Don't worry about not having arrows. Bone peddler. Patches. So, there you go. That's what you got from the bone peddler. Memory stone for spells. Stone sword keys if you need it. Nice armor if you want it. Longbow. Maces, daggers, pretty much all your starting stuff that you could want. Finger steel. Oh, if you get invaded by a real player will be summoned. If you want to be the person who gets summoned from people like this, you use this one. This is Patches. He sells you 3 golden foul feet. Now, if you're stuck on one of the main bosses we're going to fight in either the next episode or the one after, buy this. I'm going to buy it so I can show you what it does. Then here's your gold pickle foul foot recipe. That's if you want to do invasions. This is pretty... If you die, you don't lose your runes. And this dagger has the parry seal on it by default. All daggers can get it though, so there you go. And then that's how you ask for people to be summoned. But yeah, that is that. Hope y'all enjoying this for now. But I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!